Sammy Nasri.
Well, back to our other feed, and it's a different type of feed, man. We've got AFTV goats. Not all of them are goats, but I'm going to rank most members of Arsenal Fan TV. Yes, this is a bit outdated because probably half the people on this list are dead or been blacklisted or so and so. But I know everyone on the list, right? And let's dive in from left to right. And we have Mo. This guy talks a lot, uses big words, but essentially is it a fucking retard. I mean, that's as good as it gets. I mean, that Gary Neville thing, did that interview him? All these things that he had to say, he was going to say, and then Neville just slapped. I mean, Neville more or less slapped everyone in that big meet where it was Arsenal Fan TV against him. But this guy, he just talks a load of shit. He's got no charisma, and he's got nothing about him. And even when he's serious, he's just, I don't know, he's just pish. I wouldn't say he's the worst, but I don't know, would I put anyone? Oh, actually, no, there is a guy I'm putting worst on this list, man, and he's fucking near enough at the end. But anyway, we've got Chris. This guy has not been on it in about 6 years, like, not even taking the piss. So, I don't really know where to rank this guy, but there was like one episode where DT called him over, and then while DT was slabbering to him, DT's just pure looking at the floor instead of confronting him man to man. And this guy comes off a bit pathetic. So the fact DT couldn't even confront this guy is a bit of a disaster in itself. And I've just noticed DT isn't even on this list, which is a bit of a joke, like, but we'll put him in at the end. Yeah, awful, but probably a bit better than Mo. Next up, though, we have got Lee Judges, and I think one of the few actual legit guys on this show. Not fake. Like, you see his reactions, right? And yes, you can rip the piss out of him about how angry he gets and he grits his teeth. That bloody Harry Kane, he's done it again. You know, all that stuff. But, I mean, genuine Arsenal fan, right? Not one of these fake bastards that you get on the show. Like, Heavy D, for example, we'll get them, and he's dead, like, but I'll speak about the dead, no problemo. But I'm putting Lee Judges at the top. If I'm checking out Arsenal Fan TV, Lee Judges will be one of those guys. I'll check out.
Fucking be delusional. You just watch stats and you still think that they're going to beat Spurs?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You're a fucking idiot then.
Next up, we've got Claude, Ty's arch nemesis. Again, no longer on the show because he called Human Son a DVD. Even though we've got Troops who literally belittles women, and everything, this, that, and the third, but he's alright. Said Harry Kane will be alright because he's got white privilege, you know, but well. Troops gets away with it, but this man here doesn't get away with it. And Claude is going up here. Troops, I don't really like Troops, but he does have a lot of charisma, and I can't deny that, and you'd be retarded to put him anything less than GOAT here. I mean, this isn't like a TV show character tier list because these would be getting nowhere near the top of GOAT like in that, you know. This is just based within what it's in. Next up, though, we have got Don Robbie, and like, see the guy, he sits there smug as hell, smoking his cigar, and all this stuff. But I think he's massively overrated. Like, seeing you hear him talking, and like his opinions about certain stuff and talking about it's as if the guy's in a fucking Scooby-Doo. Like, I was watching it the other day, he's like, oh, we need to rest these players, Tierney, Party just back for injury, and then the next day, the last one I just watched, oh, our big players should be playing against Olympiacos, need to get the job done, there shouldn't be any resting from now on the end of the season. He flip-flops, just like everyone on this, flip-flops, but you know what, I'm not putting him in GOAT. I think he's overrated massively, and I don't think he's genuine. Like, part of me thinks he's probably not even an Arsenal fan. See the amount of money he's making, man, off of this. Anyway, who knows? Next up, we've got Bully. A guy. Bully. Terry Jenkins wants his fucking catchphrase and nickname back. But yeah, this guy was actually pretty decent when he was on it. I wouldn't say great. I would say bearable. But where is he? Next up, though, we've got Heavy D. Coke addict. Died. Will I earn him any brownie points on my list? No, we'll put him in the worst because he's god awful. And DT, I'd put up in the GOAT category, but he's not on this list for some weird reason. Next up, though, we've got Ty. I mean, there probably should be a category for worst than worst, but there isn't. So we've got to move on in that department. But yeah, Jesus Christ almighty, man. This guy is awful. Oh, like, I've never, like, wanted to jump through a TV screen as much and batter somebody as this guy. I mean, I'm trying to think. Not really. I mean, oh, Mopai, you're a cheat, and I hope Brighton get relegated. I mean, yes, he's inadvertently funny, you know, because he's that pathetic, but I can't let it slide. And the fact he's wore the same attire his entire life. I mean, there's clips of him in the Invincible DVD, which came out like, 17, 18 years ago, and this guy is wearing the exact same thing. It's like, Jesus Christ, mate, upgrade your wardrobe, you nonce. But anyway, that's my list. Leave your thoughts down below, but until next time, peace.
Kind of fucking dirty little.
He's done it again. You know
He's done it again.
That is a foul.
You fucking little bastard.
He does it.
He's done it again.